Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl, the Brooke Ashley, and today we are here to discuss two hot topics that are just dominating the headlines and all the blogs. And I want to talk about Candiace Dillard's interview with Wendy Williams, which I absolutely loved, and the infamous or the iconic, whichever word you want to use for this polarizing figure, but Nene Leakes, because she has been making the headlines for these past few days. So I just wanted to hop on here really quickly and just discuss. So let's start it off with Miss Candiace Dillard, okay? I thought she looked really great. She had a very colorful outfit on. Her face looked gorgeous. Candiace is a very pretty girl. I think I've always said that, very pretty girl. So she looked really nice. I liked her hair. She just looked really pretty. So Candiace, hats off to you because you looked very good. Wendy starts off the interview and she's like, y'all are too grown. You all are too classy and mature to be fighting, out in public like this. Like, what happened? And Candiace is just letting Wendy know, I'm still in shock about the whole fight, and that was pretty much a year ago, and I'm still confused on why Monique was that angry. Wendy was just looking kind of with, you know how Wendy is. Wendy's always looking with a side eye like, child. But, I really believed Candiace. I really think that she's still in confusion about why that happened. And it's just really, really pathetic. You guys know where I stand on this. You guys saw my last video, my last two videos. You guys are very well aware that I believe 100% that Monique is wrong in this situation, period. You do not put your hands on anybody just because you're having an argument. I just don't care. I really hate when I see people defend putting hands on somebody because somebody spoke to them crazy. If you dish it, you got to learn how to take it. Monique, you are no saint. You go crazy at people too. And, you guys, don't even get me started because then we'll be talking about this all over again. It'll be like the recap all over again. So let me just get on with the interview, okay? So the next question that Wendy asks Candiace is like, what is it now like, in the group? Like, what else are we going to see later on in this season? And Candiace just, lays it all out on the table and just says that because of this whole situation, the entire group dynamic has completely changed. It's completely shifted, and things are just not going to be the same and probably never going to be the same again. So Candiace lets it be known that, not only is the group dynamic totally off because of this entire altercation that was started by Monique, Karen is straddling both sides of the fence between the both of them. And she's not outright saying that Monique was wrong. Karen, I'm looking at you, sister, and I just want you to know I am very disappointed to hear that you won't just stand on the side of right. This is not, for your own interpretation of what you think. Monique is dead wrong in this. Candiace did not deserve that at all. I'm also not one of those people who believes in playing both sides. I'm picking a side. I'm either on your side or I'm on their side. I'm either your friend or I'm her friend. But I'm not going to be friends with the both of you when both of you guys are on the outs. I'm a very loyal person, period. In relationships and my friendships, family relationships, I'm one of those people. If you come for one of my friends or a family member or, someone that I'm with, I don't like you just off rip because you don't like, my loved one. I'm not somebody who is devil's advocate or is, I just don't believe in that. That's actually a pet peeve of mine. I really cannot stand people who refuse to take a side, especially when it's clear as day that this person is wrong and this person is right. There is no gray area in this situation. Karen, I'm very disappointed. I mean, you you should know better. I don't think that you would want somebody to play both sides of the fence if you were the one in Candace's shoes. I just don't like that. I hate to say it, but I'm really close to just not liking anybody on the show, and I'm just gonna be just real even keeled. And you know, I pride myself on being objective, but I'm telling you guys, I'm really just ready to put down my Karen Huger stand card, because also we're gonna see some shady behavior from her regarding this whole fight. So I was really upset to hear that. If you guys know that I love Karen. So to hear this, I'm like, sis, you're about to lose me. Karen, you about to lose me, girl. Karen, I might have to read you down next, sis. You might be the one, girl, because I feel like I've read everybody in this group. You might be next. Like, I'm just really tired, guys. If you don't know, I'm actually getting really tired of Potomac. This season is really wearing me thin, and then the whole fight, I'm just like, you've got to be kidding me. So to know that we are approaching like the 10th episode and we still have another 10 episodes to go, I am not really looking forward to what the rest of the season has in store, because I already know it's going to be more irritation, more aggravation, you know, more lies, more stupidity from certain people. And to know that my last remaining fave is hanging on by a thread, and to find out that she's in the midst, or is going to be in the midst of the BS, I'm like, girl, I'm ready for Salt Lake City now, please. So then Wendy asks if she and Monique could ever be friends again. And Candace basically just says that this whole thing has been super traumatizing to her, which is 100% understandable, and that she just can't believe that a friend would do this to her. And then she goes on to allude that Monique spent the good chunk of this year and last year when the incident happened paying off different bloggers, YouTubers, people with, you know, big platforms. And I said, child, I said, yeah, I know she did, because if you look at other reviews that aren't mine, you see that they're all tipped in Monique's direction. I'm not gonna name no names because I'm a fan. I've been a big fan of a lot of people. But I said, no, guys, I will never play on your intelligence, okay? I will never. I will always stand on the side of right. And wait, come here, just come here for a moment. If I should ever be paid off, okay, by one of these reality stars or celebrities, because they want me to say what, you know, they want me to say, just know that there were like 6 or 7 zeros behind. And just know that, wait, because come back. Just know that if they would ever pay me off, right, I'll give you some money, okay? So that you guys don't drag me in the comments. Y'all know I do giveaways, okay? Y'all know the doll is generous, all right? So just keep that in mind. Y'all, I'm joking. I would never be, I won't, okay? I appreciate you all too much to play with you all, okay? I'm gonna always stand on the side of right. So then we end the interview with Wendy asking Candace about where do the husbands stand on this matter. Her husband in particular and Monique's husband, and they're both named Chris. And remember, their husbands had a really like nice friendship. They really got along well. They really liked each other. So, you know, Candace just said like, you know, this is really terrible for them as well. Like they're both in a precarious situation. And she also said that she expected Monique and Chris to reach out to them when this whole incident happened. Like she was just saying that her and her husband were shocked that Chris and Monique didn't call them up and see how Candace was doing, or like try to apologize, or just try to like salvage the friendship. She did say that both of the husbands did talk on the phone recently, and she wouldn't say what it was about, but she said that they spoke. So I don't know what that means, but child, just a mess, honey. When I tell you I'm ready for this reunion, because I know it's going to be off the chain. Andy might have to bring in just lottie dottie everybody for this reunion, honey. Bring in the trainer, bring in Charisse, Gigi, bring in everybody, honey, because we just need some clarity and some answers from Miss Samuels. So that was the interview. I thought it was really entertaining. You know, I liked it. Yeah, I thought it was good. So this next person that we are going to discuss really quickly is Miss Nene Leakes, because child, she has been in the headlines for like the past few months now. We all know that she is not going to be returning to Real Housewives of Atlanta season 13, and she's annoyed about it, to say the least. Annoyed would be an understatement. Well, if you don't know, she is really furious with Wendy Williams, let me be clear, Wendy Williams and Andy Cohen, her former boss. Andy Cohen had Wendy Williams as his guest 2 nights ago on Watch What Happens Live, and Wendy said some things. Now, I personally don't think that she was being shady when she said this, but Nene took it the wrong way. Wendy said, you know, I personally don't really believe this whole thing about Nene being fired or leaving the show. She's left the show many times and will probably come right back because, now I'm just paraphrasing Wendy's words, okay? She went on to say, we're not going to be interested in a Nene spinoff about her family. And, you know, continue to go on and say, you know, they're just not interesting. She's better in an ensemble cast. And baby, why did Wendy say that? Because Nene went on a rant on Twitter that night, and you know, she called Wendy some names. She said a few things about Andy. And then she actually went on her YouTube, because she's a YouTube channel as well. She just went off on her ex-friend Wendy, honey, and she just let them have it. And then, you know, she ended off her rant, her YouTube rant, saying, you know, and Andy, you know, I made you known because you weren't known without me. And I was just kind of like, now Nene is iconic. Nobody can deny her. She has given us one-liners for days. She's given us so many golden moments on reality TV. Her presence and her influence is undeniable, okay? We will never be able to deny that. She was my favorite housewife for a very long time. I think that Nene is kind of going about this the wrong way. I think that, you know, I used to hear this phrase from like my grandparents. They would say, know when to leave the fair. And you have to just know when your time is over. You know what I'm saying? Like, go out gracefully. Keep people wanting more. You should never want it to be a situation where people cannot wait to get you out the door. You get what I'm saying? I just feel like, and this is my opinion, I feel like it's a slap in the face, you know, to Bravo, because Bravo really, you know, elevated her career. You know what I'm saying? I know that she had always had aspirations of, you know, acting, and it's like she was able to do that through this show. It's just kind of sad to see, you know, her going off on everyone. She's entitled to feel how she feels, you know, no one can tell anybody how to feel. But I just think that there's just a way to go about things. There's a way to do things. Don't let people see you looking like a sore loser. Period, you know? Go out with grace. If you're going to be mad about it in private, cry about it in private, but to the public, put on a winning face, put on a gracious attitude. All she needs to say is thank you for the opportunity. This was great. You know, it's been a really fun decade or so being on reality TV and being the queen. And she will always be the queen of Real Housewives of Atlanta. But yeah, Nene, I don't like seeing you like this. I just really don't like seeing you, you know, saying really nasty things about Wendy Williams. And then I saw that, you know, Nene had made a joke about, well, it wasn't a joke, but she made a few digs about Wendy's legs. And we all know that Wendy has lymphedema. So, you know, it's like, you know, that's just a low blow. Again, I don't think that Wendy was being shady. I thought that she was just being honest. I thought that she was just giving her opinion on it. She didn't say that, you know, Nene wasn't successful or anything. She was just saying, I just don't think that she can personally carry off a spinoff. But again, Nene, I hope that you and Wendy can sort it out again and make up. I hope that you and Andy can make up. It just always looks bad when you are singing somebody's praises when like the money's flowing and you are top billing. And now since you're not top billing and, you know, the show is going on with or without you, it just seems like you are having a really hard time letting go. Don't let these people see you, you know, acting out like this. Like, you're giving them the power because now they feel like, oh, wow, she must really need us the way she's, you know, acting all out of sorts. So, y'all, just my 2 cents about these 2 particular stories. And I hope you all enjoyed. You all know, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you all later. And you always know we get it started in the comments. So just let me know what you all think. All right, guys. Bye.